Welcome to Hindsight Tonight. I'm Damian Muziani, and here's your news. Leading off, despite being severely outnumbered and outgunned, fighters in Ukraine continue to put up a feisty resistance against an invading Russian army, the first such attack in Europe since World War II. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has repeatedly begged for Western assistance, which has largely fallen on deaf ears. President Joe Biden instructed the State Department to release another $350 million worth of weapons to Ukraine, but it's probably too little too late. By the time those supplies arrive this week, Russian President Vladimir Putin will probably be answering the door himself to sign for the package. But all is not lost, because in Ukraine's darkest hour, America has sent over our most valuable and precious weapon, Jeff Spicoli. Only he's older now. Yes, actor, activist, and active narcissist Sean Penn flew out to Kyiv and even met with fellow actor Zelensky to devise a plan for peace and arrange for cameras to be filming Penn during every last second of it. Don't forget, Penn has a ton of experience in warfare. He's been punching and kicking and spitting on cameramen for over 30 years now, but he's also a humanitarian. Here he is pitching a tent in earthquake-stricken Haiti, piloting a boat down the appropriately named Canal Street in New Orleans after Katrina. And who can forget him palling around with El Chapo, the man who personally killed 3,000 people and ruined the lives of thousands more from the drugs he sold from the Sinaloa cartel over 3 decades. Penn brought a film crew with him to shoot a documentary about his heroic journey. Hopefully it won't be a short film, otherwise he might have to accept his Academy Award off camera. The Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences voted to remove 8 Oscar categories from live presentation in this year's telecast, including short documentary and sound. Clearly, this is an attempt to boost the continuously sagging ratings of the show. Most people stopped watching the Oscars over the years for any number of reasons. Hollywood scandals, Oscars so white, polarizing host choices, and egotistical speeches that would make even Sean Penn blush.
You were commie, homo-loving sons of guns. You commie, homo-loving sons of guns.
Godspeed, Ukraine. The only people still watching the Oscars are purists, the ones who don't want to see winners get cheated out of their spotlight. So this move will undoubtedly make the ratings suffer even more. Our solution? Hand deliver each award to winners at their seats. No speech, get your goddamn trophy and move on. There's no gray area here, folks. Of course, if gray areas are your thing, you still have Kim Kardashian to look up to. She just paid $100,000 for her cars to match her house. It's so cliche, right? When you have a Maybach, Rolls Royce, and a Lamborghini in your driveway, you gotta paint them all gray, right? We think Kim should go one step further and repaint the cars to match other fixtures in her life. Like how about American Money Green to match her mom Kris Jenner's love of cash? Or Fire Red, the color that's constantly seen by the former Kanye West on Twitter these days. Then maybe go with a sickly pallor color to match the skin tone of her vampire boyfriend, Pete Davidson.
Hey, baby.
One thing's for sure, bragging about spending 6 figures to match your 3 supercars to your mansion in America, while tanks are rolling over some poor guy in a Kia in Ukraine, goes a long way toward explaining Western hatred overseas. Those new convertibles do look sharp, though. And that's your news. This is Hindsight Tonight. Join us right here every Sunday for Fresh Hindsight.